Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Chun. I'm here in my kitchen to show you another fun and simple science experiment. Today I want to show you how you can make your own raindrops in a jar. Okay, I've even attached a couple fun resources for you parents to use with your kids if you want to expand this activity and make it more number-based. There's these cute little raindrop number cards that you could cut out, fold up, put in a hat, put in a bowl, have your child reach in and pull one out. They can practice counting. If they're more advanced, they could even practice subitizing numbers, which means by looking at the number without counting it and knowing what number it is. So the more advanced your child is, the easier it will be for them to look at this and know that that's 4 without counting with one-to-one correspondence like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you have this resource, you can use that to help you as you pull a number out, and that's how many raindrops you'll be able to put in the science experiment. After you do that many drops into the jar, you could do the number find here with the umbrellas. They could find that written numeral, find it this way. So that's 2 different displays of numbers. Then color the umbrella and then move on to the next one. So it's a way to expand this activity and lengthen it at your child's level. All right, so what you'll need for this activity is a tall jar. You could use a plastic water bottle that's see-through, a tall cup. I chose the jar because I have a lid with it, which is, I'm going to show you another opportunity to expand this activity at the end, which a lid would be required for. So if you have that, you can do that activity. If you don't have a lid, that's fine. Just do the raindrop activity. Okay, kids, so if you have shaving cream, what we're going to do is make a cloud at the top of this hot water or warm water, whichever you have. Now I'm going to put a small layer of shaving cream at the top, and it's going to look kind of like a cloud. Now clouds, we know, are up in the sky. Woo, let me try again. Above the air, right? They're up high. And clouds, when they're up that high, are actually really cold. Now the reason we chose to do warm water on the bottom is because it's a good example of when warm air meets cold air up really high where the clouds are, it condenses to make rain clouds. Now the water we're going to put at the top. It's going to sit in the clouds, and when it gets really heavy, it's going to start falling down in the water, okay? That's called gravity. That's what brings it down. Okay, so what we're going to do, you can roll a dice to pick a number. You could draw one out of a bowl. I'm just going to pick number 10 because I love the number 10, and I'm going to go ahead and put 10 raindrops into my cloud, okay? So I'm just going to put some all over. You want to count with me? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 raindrops in my cloud. Okay, so as the raindrops start to get a little bit heavy, what do you think is going to happen? Where will the raindrops go? That's right, they're going to go down. They're going to fall into the air all the way to the ground. Did you see that one? One of my raindrops just started to fall over here. And it looks really cool as you watch it. Let's see if I can bring it closer so you can see those raindrops falling from the clouds all the way to the ground. Now remember, the water is like air, and the raindrops fall from the clouds all the way to the ground because they're heavy. And when they're heavy, they fall because of gravity. Now this is a fun activity to do 1 drop at a time if you're going to use the number activities, and they can slowly watch them fall. The more shaving cream you put, the longer it's going to take for the drops to sink through. I did a little light layer here and more in the middle, so these drops will take longer. Oh, I see some more starting to go. The rain is falling. That's pretty fun to watch, huh? So this is a super simple activity you guys can do at home. You can lengthen it, you can make it short depending on your child's attention span. Another activity I was going to let you know about after you're done with the counting, let me just get a little straw, or you could use a spoon or something to stir your jar up. You could almost make a rainstorm by using something long to stick in there and swirl around. And watch what it looks like as the clouds swirl around low in the air, and you make a really cool looking rainstorm. I like the way this looks. It's kind of like a teal blue, one of my favorite colors. This is neat. All right, another thing you could do after making your rainstorm in the jar is find little like plastic toys or things in the house that you don't mind getting wet, and you could add them into the jar. It almost looks like, if you use the blue food coloring, it almost looks like an ocean. And so if you're gonna pretend this is water, you could put some little animals in the water. I've got little plastic animals into the water. Oh, he's sinking down. He's sinking down. Got another one. They're sinking into the water. And we're just gonna pretend our animals are gonna go swimming. And this is just a way to keep your kid busy and occupied and fun, watching the animals swirl around inside. So if you have something with a lid, you can start mixing it back and forth. It almost looks like the waves in the ocean. This is fun. Make sure it's nice and sealed. If you want to make sure it's extra seal proof, you can add some tape around the edge to make sure it doesn't open up when you turn your back. But I'm just going to watch my animals swimming around in the water. Swimming, swimming. Just a way to extend the activity and have a little fun before you pour the water out and clean off the animals. So that's my little science experiment for the day. I hope you enjoyed watching the rain fall down from the clouds. Easy one to do at home, and you can expand it to your child's level. Have fun, you guys. Bye.